Brittany had been visiting some friends at a local hotel when suddenly she disappeared.
They never found the girl. She's saying that her husband had her car for a long period of time, called her mad as hell, came home after a few days with scratches on her face, and that was the last place that they said the little girl was in her car, and he had her car, folks. That did it, and she been known about it for 10 years, and she been holding back. That's why she crying. She's sitting there losing her mind because she damn near know. She just don't know for sure, and she's trying to give her husband a benefit of the doubt. But the already a registered sex offender, he crazy. He crazy, folks. Hey, I might pull up with your boo, then hit a 5-star restaurant, order me and her some soup. Don't care how thick the bitch is, I won't put her before my loop. Yeah, I just wanted to let y'all know that, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of y'all be watching this video, and I be hitting your girl. Or who you think she your girl. She ain't really your girl, but she let you think she your girl. But I be knocking her down on bro grave, and she be like, don't mind him. I look at the messages like I don't even text him back. And I be like, it's goofy ass. We said to her buddy, lame ass, goofy. Thanks for making my job easier. Now what y'all on though, man? That's some real shit though. Holla if you hit me. Okay, I got the Thoink on me. I got some more Thoink getting delivered. You know they got Thoink on delivery in LA. Crazy, right? On phone grade though, let's get into the video. I see occasion paper. Let's see what's going on.
April 25th, 2009, 17-year-old Brittany Drexel went missing from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Brittany had been visiting some friends at a local hotel when suddenly she disappeared. The police investigation into her disappearance lasted over a decade. And still the police were no closer to finding out what happened to Brittany. It wasn't until April 2022 when a confidential informant told the police that a woman named Angel Vows had made statements regarding Brittany's disappearance. A closer look into Angel's life would reveal that she was dating a registered sex offender by the name of Raymond Moody. Angel and Raymond became their prime suspects, so they brought Angel in for questioning.
Hell yeah.
They begin by asking Angel what she and Raymond had been doing around the time Brittany went missing.
Crazy ass, like.
You see why I'm struggling a little bit with this? Just because, like, some of these things.
But I mean, damn, that's a long fucking time. I can't give you a date.
No, I see that.
Or if it was Monday or Tuesday, I don't know.
Yeah, just some of these things aren't lining up with like some of the facts that we have.
Okay.
So that's kind of what I want to get into.
That's fine.
Okay.
But I mean, I can't answer what I don't remember or don't know. I mean, if it's not lined up, I don't know.
This is a nice interrogation room, ain't it? They got windows and blinds and odd voice, goddamn noise. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think I remember.
Probably cool, calm, collected.
That's right. Okay.
Good. Hey, Angel, I'm kind of a direct guy, okay?
That's fine.
I'm not going to beat around the bush a whole lot. I don't want to waste your time.
Okay.
I've been doing this for 23 years.
Mm-hmm.
I've been working this case for 6 years.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
And I want to ask you a couple of questions. I want to discuss.
So this is the lady that was dating the registered sex offender.
I want to tell you beforehand that you got to be completely honest with me, okay? So your answer, did you have any involvement in picking up Brittany Drexel?
Hell no. Mostly did not.
She was never in a vehicle with yours. I
don't know if she's in my vehicle. I'm going to be honest with you, because he had my vehicle.
Okay. So you don't know. She was never in a vehicle with you?
No, never in a vehicle with me. No, period.
Okay.
No.
You're absolutely
positively positive.
Okay.
And this is 10 years later, y'all.
Like I said, I want to
it's 2022 on photo grade. 12 years later.
We haven't discussed with anybody else.
That's fine.
All right, and I'm going to go through it kind of slowly. Mm-hmm. All right, so you understand.
And I don't think, she don't know she a suspect right now. You hear me? Because she ain't arrested. She still got her phone. They in like the nice interrogation room. She ain't in the jail. You feel me? They look like they in the police station somewhere. You hear me? So she got water. The phone still ringing. You know what I'm saying? They letting her get on her phone. She's still free right now. So I think they planned it on some like, we need to ask you just because of this. Oh, we just trying to know. This is what the police do for real, okay? That's why I said, fuck that. I ain't answering no questions. Get the lawyer.
How important
I don't give a damn if I did it or not.
During the course of our investigation, we were able to intercept.
Hold on, we finna get right back into the video, but before we do, shorty, I gotta tell y'all about my membership. MulaMembership.com is a website that I started almost 2 years ago, and since then I have helped literally over 10,000 people make at least $20,000 profit before they left my membership. I know a lot of people gonna say it's cap, but y'all see the proof, man. I do this every day like clockwork. When you sign up for my membership, not only is you gonna get access to all the videos in my membership, where it's teaching you exactly what to do, how to do it when it comes to stocks, crypto, social media monetization, financial literacy, credit. I'm literally going to walk you step by step to make yourself a rich entrepreneur. And on top of that, I have a team of more than 30 people that work around the clock 24/7 and call out stock and crypto plays, so you know what to buy, when to buy, and you make money with me making the same investments that I make at the same time that I'm making. All this for $50, short. I want to see y'all win, man. So listen, for that low price, click the first link in my description right now, MulaMembership.com. Come sign up before it's too late, because we're running out of spots. Spots are very, very limited. I want to keep this membership exclusive, so you might want to hurry up and sign up. And let's get back into the video.
Conversation between individuals, and one of these individuals was a person that was responsible for taking
Brittany. What? Okay.
Okay? You tracking what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to read to you a couple of quotes.
Uh-oh, they got some. They said they intercepted. They might be lying, though.
By one of these people.
Okay. Wait a minute. I tell you what. Don't leave me there.
Why?
Because I'm going to leave.
Why?
Because if you're trying to accuse him of anything, then I'm not going to be involved in it. Because I say he didn't, okay? I say he did not.
I'm not accusing him.
I'm not. Yeah, you are. That's what that was. I'm straightforward too.
Can we just talk?
No, I'm straightforward too. I don't think you did, and you're not going to involve him in it.
But I'm saying, let me tell y'all something real quick. Everybody wouldn't, what you call it though, like, who would believe that their girlfriend or boyfriend did some crazy? You're not gonna believe it. But I don't get shit. You bring me somewhere about my girlfriend did some weird something. I'm not ruling it out. I mean, I'm a stick beside her until I can't stick beside her no more. I'm gonna listen though, cause I ain't never put nothing past nobody for real. On bro grade, like, you don't know what nobody capable of for real. You don't know them. You think you know them.
Hey, hold on 1 second.
No, I'm not.
Let's give us one piece of information.
No means no. I gotta go.
30 seconds.
Angel becomes very defensive when she realizes they are accusing Raymond of being involved with Brittany.
Very defensive, babe.
Outside of the interrogation room, another officer has a conversation with Angel to get her to come back in. He explains the reason they were led to Angel is because one night while she was drinking, she was approached by a confidential informant who told her she believed Raymond was involved. This made Angel so angry that she told them that she had done it and not Raymond.
Morning.
Okay, air conditioner's working because my office is hot. You know what? So,
It works in here. We'll cure it.
yeah.
Thanks for coming back.
Hold on.
You need anything?
I need a minute. Wait a minute.
You need anything? Give me a ring. You know, y'all need anything? We good? Y'all need anything? Good.
Lock the door.
Y'all need anything?
Lock the door. She trying to run away.
I'm back.
Wait, real quick. Let me see something.
Raymond.
Angel to get her to come back. He explains the reason they were. Oh, so he told her about the confidential informant. That's why she came back in there.
You need anything? Y'all need.
Okay. I'm back.
Thank you.
I'm back.
Thank you.
Because I know what the conversation is. Well, he told me. I didn't know. I just thought it was something Ray had said something and I missed. I don't know. But, yeah, I did say what I said, and I was talking to Karen, a friend of mine, and I was highly drunk. We'd been out all night drinking, and she kept asking me questions about Ray, and everybody that I was accusing Ray. So, yeah, I did say something. I did.
You want to tell me about it?
Well, no, it's drunk of it. I was just wanting everybody to leave him alone. So I put the blame on me instead of him.
So why you look like you crying?
No.
Why you like you crying?
I would never hurt anybody.
What's the truth then?
I don't know the whole truth. I don't know where he was that night.
I believe you, Angel. I really do.
I really don't.
I do. I believe you right now. And I'm not.
And even Arnie asked me, do you think you did?
It's just that we're at the point
I don't know.
Can I just explain one thing to you?
Yes.
What I want you to do is, it's most important.
Y'all need another female in there, because she She too. We don't know how to deal with that. As niggas, we be like, oh my God. Oh, shut up. Just talk, lady. Fuck. Girls are more, it's okay, babe. It's okay. I know how you feel. I know how I feel the same way. You know, you gotta get another girl in there. You got 3 niggas grilling her.
Sometimes this tells the truth. You've been living with this. You're a person with a conscience, right?
Yes.
Like, and I'm not saying what recording is what recording. I'm not acknowledging any of that type of stuff. But all we're looking for, we need your help, right? To piece this thing together.
I know.
I was not about to what my belief is that it does depends upon the evidence.
Right.
And all we're looking to do is to find out what you know about what happened that week.
Right. I know all I can tell you, because I don't know where he was. I don't. He did have my vehicle. I don't know where he was.
You don't know where he was?
I don't know where he was. I do know he called me and he sounded upset and all this kind of stuff. He didn't say anything about why he was upset. I don't know.
Right.
I don't know. Do I think there's a possibility? Of course there's a possibility. I'm not stupid. I do know that. But I don't know anything to say yes he did. I don't know.
Oh man, that shit
But do I have to sometimes because I don't know where he was and he wouldn't tell me where he was. And he did have a couple scratches on.
He had scratches on his face too.
Angel claims that when Raymond had returned, he
No.
had scratches on his face. Giving up this information could either be because she wants to earn the detective's trust.
Right.
So if she does lie, they will believe her later on.
Right.
Or she believes Raymond did it, and she is doing her best to help the police.
Right.
That night he had a couple of scratches?
Well, he's had some scratches, and I was trying to remember if it was from me or something. I can't tell you that he did.
Right,
I don't know that. I can't tell you that he didn't. I don't know. I do know that he had my vehicle.
Is the girl still? So they never found the girl either. They never found the girl. She's saying that her husband had her car for a long period of time, called her mad as hell, came home after a few days with scratches on her face, and that was the last place that they said the little girl was in her car, and he had her car, folks. That did it, and she been known about it for 10 years, and she been holding it back. That's why she crying. She sitting there losing her mind because she damn near know. She just don't know for sure, and she trying to give her husband a benefit of the doubt. But the already a registered sex offender, he crazy. He crazy, folks. He crazy.
And that's one of the reasons I was meeting.
He's crazy.
Was to trade vehicles.
And why the did you? Why did you date a sex offender? Y'all don't do background checks on the girls, people y'all date? Cause I do. You. Oh no, I got a guy. You need him to call me. I have my people call your people. No cap. Do you hear what I'm saying to you?
Being that night.
That night, yes.
And you were for sure at work.
I was for sure.
She was at work for sure.
But not all evening. I was off earlier in the day.
Okay, and we have so this is stuff we're looking. We have telephone records.
Yes.
We have license plate reader records. We have credit card records, and we have part of the story.
Yeah.
Right.
And I think maybe that day. So, and I mean, that's, all I can tell you is what I know for sure. I know for sure that he had my vehicle. He had asked me for it to trade vehicles, and I didn't ask why. Big deal. Ain't the first time I traded vehicles, so we traded vehicles.
And he asked her to trade vehicles randomly?
And I was off.
Who says that? You say that with your homie when you got a track hawk and he got a Hellcat. Hey, bro, let's trade real quick for the day, shorty. On bro grave, nigga. I'm trying to, I'm trying to skirt your shit. Or you got a Corvette, he got a McLaren. You got a Lamborghini, he got a Ferrari. You don't do that with a station wagon and a goddamn minivan. Who cares? What the What?
I just didn't feel like, meeting up at that time. So I told him, yeah, I will meet you. So that evening I did meet him.
Down by the hotel by the lane,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
And you traded vehicles.
Yes. I took my vehicle and he got the red.
SUV?
Yes, and he got the red truck.
You took the red truck.
Yeah.
And you took the SUV. Where did you go?
Where did I go? I think, to be honest with you, I went to town. And met him back at the apartments. Maybe an hour or so later, he was at the apartment. So I went back to his apartment.
And he had your SUV, right?
And I had the truck.
You had the truck at work.
Yeah, no, at the house too.
So were you at work that day?
No, earlier in that day, I wasn't at work that afternoon. When he called me the first time I was not.
Okay, so about 9 o'clock at night is when Brittany. Where were you at 9 o'clock at night when Brittany?
Oh my God, I was in his apartment.
You were down at
I was in the apartment.
By Raymond.
Yeah.
Were you guys in phone contact at the time?
Yes.
And what were you talking about?
Oh God, I can't tell you exactly.
That's you're such a smart person and you have a great memory.
But I do have.
Like you passed all these exams.
No.
I even my families are nurses.
It's a phone conversation. I have 100 of them.
But the point is that's on a day that somebody went missing.
Yeah, but it wasn't anybody I knew thought about it.
But a person with a conscience remembers
Yeah, if I was involved or had, worried about it, but I didn't at the time. So, but I think we talked a few times. Not just one. I mean, we talked a couple times. I don't remember.
So you were sitting at the Sunset Lodge.
Oh, that's it. Sunset Lodge. That's it.
Yeah, I mean, you said it in the last time.
Yeah.
So you were sitting at the Sunset Lodge that night.
That evening.
Bro, I think so.
And you want tell us exactly what your recollection is.
Of the whole evening?
Please.
Do y'all think she did it? Like, you think she was involved, or you think she just, it seemed like...
It appears that Angel has a great memory and is able to recall events that took place almost a decade ago, as if they happened yesterday. Is this because she really does have an amazing memory, or is her story a lie that she made up recently to explain the evidence?
My recollection is about...
Right, y'all finna say she could just be good right now. You know, girls, boy. I remember the last video.
I went to the apartment. First time I went to the apartment, he wasn't there.
First time I went to the apartment, he wasn't there.
I'm going to guess 5, 6, somewhere around there.
He's already up. You know where he's at?
No, he didn't tell me where he went. And I asked, but he didn't ask.
Fair.
I mean, but he didn't tell anything to me. It wasn't a big deal, whatever. Actually, I thought he was probably meeting Ernie, to be honest.
Okay.
So, I went back to my house. He called me. Said something about trading vehicles, and he wanted me to meet him.
So he called you randomly to trade vehicles? You think that was suspicious?
Like, give me about an hour.
Do you remember, so we have the phone records. Do you remember when those calls?
Oh, God, they were in the evening, like maybe 8, maybe 9, when I met him, somewhere around there.
Okay, so you drove from your house in his truck?
His truck.
And you met him at the lodge.
Yep.
That's why he's trying to get the story straight, so he can verify some of this information.
And you left?
No, I stayed the night.
You stayed there?
Yeah, I went and got something to eat in town, but I came right back to the apartment.
So what happened the rest of that night? What happened between you and Ray the rest of that night?
The rest of that night?
What other things happened?
Yeah,
So they still
I don't know everything. I mean, I really don't. I know he's left for a little while. Came back, but he told me he went to Ernie's. I don't know if he did or not. I mean, I really don't. I mean, I don't know. I can't tell you that.
You might have.
Just go ahead.
There's a series of calls at a peculiar time.
Okay. What's the cause? I mean, what time? I don't know.
Like that are different, like super early.
Yeah, I told you he left at some point. I don't know where he went.
So what was the conversation?
Well, one conversation was where he went.
One was kind of lengthy. One lasted quite a while.
Okay. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I really don't. I can't tell you. I don't remember being on a lengthy conversation. Maybe he was going off about something, which he does sometimes. Still does that. Mm-hmm. I mean, I really don't know. I can't tell you conversations. I do know he left at some point. Told me he went to Ernie's. Do I know that? I don't know. Like,
Ernie's.
I only know what I'm told. Like, I don't follow him. I'm not chasing him down.
I totally believe you.
So I don't know where he went.
We're trying to line the story up with the phone records.
I know.
So if the phone records put you guys in a certain place,
yeah, I mean, it is highly likely.
The story has to be consistent.
Yeah, if he went somewhere in the middle of the night, then yeah.
And so there's no reason your phone, and maybe you might be surprised how much I believe you in some of these things. Is there any reason that your phone or you or a credit card would put you on or near the boulevard that evening, not at your house, that evening between
Not at your house. That evening between 4 and 5 p.m.
Well, my card was in the vehicle.
Your what?
My card was in the vehicle.
Your credit card?
Yeah, in the glove box.
Does he use your credit card?
I mean, we've used it for get gas and stuff like that. I just tell him, like, you just go in and pay or whatever.
What about another type of purchase that might have been done?
I don't know. The purchase was done. I don't know. That's what I'm asking.
Yeah. I'm just saying that they're...
I mean, there's...
So now your purse was gone?
I don't know.
Now, just coincidentally, your credit card was in the glove box, but your purse was gone.
My card wasn't there, which is where I kept it, which is, you go to my card now.
I don't know.
Card's in there.
Would your phone have been in there too as well?
It could have been. I don't know.
So you're saying your phone and your card could have been on the boulevard that evening?
But I haven't had two phones. No, I was not.
Is there anybody...
So your phone and your credit card could have been over by where the lady got took from, where the girl got last seen. Your phone and your credit card just so happened to be over there, but you was at the house asleep. With your phone and your wallet and your card and everything in your whole life somewhere else.
Fun.
I don't know, lady. You ain't
When he met up with you, did you get your phone back?
Yes, I did. Because he did call me on my son's phone.
The reason they are focused on the phone and credit card is because they have records putting both of them near where Brittany was when she went missing.
Right.
They also have video footage of her vehicle around the same area. What's interesting is that Angel has a simple answer to the evidence.
Right.
She claims that she left both her phone and credit card inside her vehicle, which Raymond took after they did a vehicle swap for some unknown reason.
And what happened the next
One time. And then when I met him and got my phone, he did call me on that phone a couple times. And I went to the apartment. He met me. I stayed there for a while when I got something. He went back to the apartment.
The only thing I will say real quick, I will say this is back in the day in like 2005, 2004. And if you was at the house, that was back then where everybody still had house phones. You feel me? So it wasn't really like no super necessary reason. Like phones wasn't attached to people like they is now. You know what I'm saying? Like now you ain't going nowhere. You probably ain't even going to the bathroom without your phone. You feel me? Like you damn sure ain't get in the car. You need GPS on it. You know what I'm saying? Back then it was just a quick brrr. But if you at the crib, you on the house phone, you don't need your phone, so you might not have cared. But it still don't explain the wallet at the same time. I don't know.
The night he was gone because he called me on the phone. But can I tell you where he was? I don't know. But that's happened a lot in our relationship. He might go to bed with me, and I'll wake up at some point. He's not there. Most of the time, though, he wasn't Ernie's. But do I know that's where he went? I can't tell you that's where he went. I don't know. I didn't call Ernie to look. You know, like I said, I'm chasing some guy. I'm not keeping up with him. You know, He does his business or just mine. You know, that kind of thing. So I can't tell you where he was. I really can't.
Right.
I can tell you I wasn't with him, but I also can tell you I was with him later on.
And you can't tell us what exact time?
I can't even tell you an exact date.
Was it before or after midnight or anything?
I was with him some before midnight.
Before midnight.
But after midnight, he disappeared. I don't know where he went, but I do know at some point he disappeared.
In what vehicle?
I don't know. Because he came back right after that. I was in the bed. He called me one time, and then I called him one time. I think that's how it went. I can't remember exactly.
And I'm just trying to...
I'm thinking he took the truck, but I can't promise you that.
Okay. I'm just trying to make sure I understand. You said that when you came back and you switched vehicles, you stayed the night.
Now, I went, got something to eat in town, came back, stayed the night because I got something to eat, called the kids, went home.
Why'd you switch vehicles? Just to go get something to eat?
Well, he was going somewhere, and I didn't know where he was going, and I already didn't know where he was, so yes, I took my vehicle.
The detectives are trying to figure out why they switched vehicles and why Angel is adamant they made the switch. Did they really switch vehicles? And if so, was the switch a way for Raymond to cover his tracks, or was Angel involved?
And did you have your son's phone, or you called your son's phone?
He called my son's phone and talked to me.
Because
he said he had called me, and I didn't answer.
Did he say where he was at?
No, that's why I told him. I said, "Are you in town?" And he said, "Yeah." And I said, "Well, are you ready to tell you anything?" He said, "No, I got a couple things to do." He said, "I'll call you when I'm done." I said, "Okay." So he called, told me he was on his way back. He didn't say from where. So I went to the apartment. He wasn't there. Waited a few minutes, still wasn't there. So I left. and then I went back later.
Okay. So if the vehicle was on the boulevard at the exact time, pretty much, that Brittany goes missing, then your recollection is that would have been Ray in your vehicle, if that was your vehicle?
It was my vehicle.
By himself? Like,
yes. As far as I know, but like I said, he went to gave birth and talked to, said, did he meet with somebody? I don't know. I didn't ask, I don't want to know.
So
I can't
now
say
your vehicle, your
credit
card, and your phone down. That's.
when you saw him back at the lot.
It's a little suspicious, man.
You mentioned you went to Ernie's and got clothes?
He did. Not me.
Right.
Me and Ernie were not friends at that time.
You mentioned he took your car there.
Yes.
But you also said that you guys had exchanged cars.
Yeah, I said when we were back at the apartment.
Right.
He left because we went back to the apartment.
Right.
According to Angel, she met Raymond in town to switch vehicles, only to meet back at the apartment, where Raymond would then go to Ernie's in her vehicle. Why drive out to town to switch vehicles instead of waiting until they met at the apartment and do the switch then? Also, why did they even need to switch vehicles? These are some of the many questions the detectives have.
Why would you drive an hour? What kind of girlfriend drives an hour somewhere to switch vehicles with a nigga randomly after I called you? Like, if my homie, my mama, my girlfriend, anybody call me right now and be like, hey, bro, I'm in Calabasas. I need you to drive an hour to me so we can switch vehicles. Cause I want to drive your Corvette and and you could drive my Lamb truck. I'll be like, for what? That's my What's the first question you asked me? For what? Why am I doing that? Why am I driving an hour to switch cars with you, bro? I might as well just wait till you get over here. What the hell?
Night at the landing, right? That would not have been you, is what you're saying.
Oh, no, not me.
The time that you took your phone in that vehicle and you were never at the landing that evening.
At the landing? No. What's the landing?
Oh, it's like an innocent explanation for doing that.
No, I don't think I was at the landing. I mean, because we met back at the apartment.
Yeah.
He didn't go with me to get something to eat.
Right.
No, I don't think it was just landing. No.
Because that's the opposite direction. I mean, Donald in town at the landing from the lodges the other way.
Oh, the landing.
The landing stopped towards the Maryville way. McDonald's is right here in town.
Yeah.
Like right here
in town.
I mean, be quiet in a minute. But obviously whoever did this made some mistakes that night, right?
Well, it wasn't just them. There was other girls out with us, and it was just, I was drinking, and it was just bombarded,
What do you mean? I'm sorry.
It was all over town anyway. It was on the news.
Yeah.
Everybody knows I'm with him. So yes, I get harassed all the time.
I know.
He gets full of shit of what he did when I didn't even know him.
Yeah.
So, I was frustrated. I was drunk. So I got pissed off. I was like, no, he didn't do it. I goddamn did it. So, no. And then I don't even know what else. I was drunk. I know I said something about the girl hit on him or something. I don't even know what I said. To be honest with you, I did say I was pissed off. I just wanted to leave him alone. And leave me alone.
The police find it very strange that she said she did it and claim she only said it because she was tired of people accusing Raymond. It's possible that she was very intoxicated the night she said it, but the police have to take that statement seriously and look into why she said it.
So, it's stupid.
That part not making no sense to me.
Say I didn't. That is.
Yeah. I mean, there's more conversation.
There's a lot of conversation.
What you're talking
because everybody else left. And then it was just me and her.
No, but I'm saying that incident you're referring to, that there's other evidence, right? Yeah. That some of the stuff I was going to talk to you has nothing to do with whatever you're talking about. But and we're trying to piece this thing together because the person who did it that night, they made some mistakes, right? Like for example, they kept Brittany's phone on, and they kept their phone on. So the phones moved obviously, from
Right.
all together. So
he kept.
what's the chances of somebody being on Ocean Boulevard at 11th Street South
Right.
at 1 minute,
Mhm.
and also being at the North Santee, which everybody in the news knows that's where
Right.
the searching was done. So
Right.
who would have been at those two locations?
Right. I get it. I mean, I do get it. You know, like I told him, I get it. You know, I took him to the motels we usually stayed at, but I know he did not stay at the beach that night. He was not at the beach, so I know he came home. I know that.
Right. And I agree with you. I think he did.
So, you know, I can't answer his questions, you know.
Yeah.
So in my mind, because I've known him so long, I'm
Yeah,
trusting, it would have to be something concrete, and I just don't have that.
I know. Hey, you're stuck in a bad position here, and we're asking you questions and you're volunteering information. We're trying to just find out the truth, and really, if we can eliminate you.
Right.
That helps.
I can't sit here and lie. I don't remember. I'm not going to do that. I just don't remember. I mean, some things. I remember a little bit here and there. I remember, you know, some vehicles. I didn't remember the black vehicle. And then I didn't remember later on about having the Kia until I remembered the kids raided and I had to get, you know. So, I mean, it's a long time. I just don't remember all that.
He's never said anything.
She crying, though. She being very emotional, but I'm trying to figure out if that's guilty or if that's like just because there's so much going on.
He doesn't offer information. He's not that kind of person. He's just not. And he doesn't talk about things that have passed even if I ask him, because he says he just wants to leave the past in the past and get on with his life. Okay, I get that. You know, I do.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not straight and narrow, the stupid shit I was younger too, you know. You know, and I just don't want to talk about, you know, even when people ask, I remember when you were 20, I don't remember. I don't care, I don't want to remember, you know.
She just rambling. Why you talking, lady?
But, you know, I mean,
he just letting
could have done it. I know we could have. You know, I do know that. But you all want to believe that? No.
I know you don't. I believe you. I believe you don't.
I don't know.
It's unclear if the detectives believe that she was involved. Either way, they know they need to use her to get more information on Raymond.
We think you have an opportunity here to possibly discuss some things with him about this.
What?
We think that you both might have some information that might help us, right?
Yeah.
And so we're going to have to continue to investigate this, and we're going to have to continue to talk to people about this.
Yeah, I get it.
If we go do that and the word gets out, that's what we want. That's why we were honest with you when we got here.
We told nobody. We don't want anybody to know your business, right? But unfortunately, if what you're saying is true, we've got to continue, right? Because there's a lot of evidence that shows vehicles, phones.
I got it.
What do you think you could do to help us out?
What do you want me to do? Is what I'm asking. I mean,
at the end of the day, we're looking for Brittany, the body, right? So that is the goal. That is a golden ticket.
I'm sure it is.
Right?
Yeah.
And we believe that you might be able to help us. And if let's just say if Ray was involved in that, then he would obviously know where that's at.
Of course.
So if we were interested in your ideas, if we were ever to try to find that, that's really what the goal of this case is, right? Is to do that. So if there's anything that you could think of.
I would say the best thing to do is put a bug in his vehicle, is all I can tell you.
Well, how would that lead us to her body?
Put a bug in his vehicle.
Is there any chance he could have had another role?
Another what?
Could he have been involved in another way?
What do you mean another way?
I'm asking.
I don't know what you're talking about. What do you mean another way?
When he left, could that have had something to do with it?
When he left?
In the middle of the night?
Did it have something to do with what? Brittany? I have no idea. I mean, he said it was Ernie's. That's all I can tell you. You know, but could it have? Of course it could have. You know, could it? You know, I don't know.
What do you think you'd say?
I was in the beginning. I was very nervous about it. I really was. You know,
really was.
Because I didn't know. I didn't know, and he won't say anything. You know, so I didn't know. I still don't know. So does it make me nervous when people bring it up? Yes, it makes me nervous. You know, of course it does. Because I'm living with somebody who could have.
Right.
You know,
if you asked him if he was involved.
You still living with that nigga?
No. I mean, I can ask. I can try to ask him. I mean, but then
crazy as hell, boy.
You know, but first thing is going to be, he knows I'm here,
Right.
but he thinks I'm meeting for some other reason. First question is going to be, did they ask you about me? That's going to be his first question.
Okay.
I mean, he's real. I mean, he's suspicious.
Mm-hmm.
Believe me.
Still?
Always.
Yeah.
Always. Not even about anything to do with this. I mean, just always if somebody comes up, who's that?
Yeah.
What do they want? Why were they here? You know.
Yeah, he weird. If he asking all them questions, he real, like very suspicious and shit. He weird.
It's just his nature.
Paranoid.
But he's been that way since no.
Yeah, that's because he's weird. That's why he had a little offender charge, because he's weird.
About, when they went out to your house initially, when they got the girl out of there, Alicia.
Yes.
So, you could say. Sure.
Oh, that is what I'm telling him.
Sure,
That's exactly what I'm telling him.
You had mentioned a bug. What is that something you think would work? Is that something that you think you could do?
Oh, yeah, I can do it.
Angel agrees to do everything she can to help with the investigation.
Look.
Before she leaves, the detectives have one last question for Angel.
But our sincere goal is to get the truth and to work with you.
Right.
Like, we genuinely want to do
No,
that.
I mean, I get that. I believe you.
Because there's a lot of evidence that points at you.
Right.
And if what you said happened, and that's true, and we can prove that,
right,
that's critically important. And we would want to work with you to try to, we just want the truth.
Right, I know.
Like, and whatever it is, we think you might know.
Right.
Right, but we can't wait. So, but we want, out of respect for you, we'll say, hey, look, tomorrow.
I'll meet with you tomorrow.
If we meet tomorrow,
right?
If we meet tomorrow here, and we have this discussion, think about like where you're at right now, and then we make some decisions, and we want to move forward together.
Right.
That's our goal.
That's fine.
Right. I mean, that's really where we want to be, and you gotta believe that. So we just want the truth.
I know you.
And ultimately, we want to just find Brittany.
I mean, I do believe. I do believe.
And that would, anybody that would have that information would be holding a very, very valuable, very, very valuable card.
Oh, I know.
Like if they were very scared that they're in trouble, they also have significant leverage.
Yeah.
Right.
Right now, and if that leverage goes away, if I had that leverage and I got hit by a bus, like that's gone. Like there's no chance of getting that information.
Well, let me tell you this. I don't care what don't I know. I promise you on my children's life, and I lost a son in the car accident.
I know. I'm sorry.
I don't know where Brittany is. I don't.
I do.
Really
I believe
don't.
you. Like we want to work with, but we want to try to get there.
Mama put it on the son.
If there's a little piece early on, you might remember tonight and say, maybe it was just I was riding in a car when something happened.
Right.
Then okay, let's work with that.
I get you.
Right? And then we work with it together. And you say, but I don't want people to know this. Then
Right.
we work with you on that. So maybe we can do it this way, but we need to know it. And you might be shocked how much I believe you. Really, you might be shocked how much I believe you. But I also know that there's facts in there
Right.
too. And we're willing to give you that time, right? Because we appreciate you coming down here. And it's a lot we're dumping on you.
Yeah.
Okay? But I think this is also the path to like kind of get, like you've got all this stuff in your mind because you're a person with a conscience, right? Some people don't have a conscience.
Right.
That's not you. You're a grandmother. You have all these things, and you feel bad if you have information.
Right.
We're not accusing you of something you didn't do. We just want to find what the facts are and then work with you on that. And if it doesn't result in finding Brittany, then so be it.
Yeah.
Maybe we don't get there, but I think you could help us get started down that path. And if we just wanted to go out there and screw with you, we would have went out there and screwed with you.
Right. I know.
You know, so does that make sense for you?
Yeah, it does. It does.
Yeah.
The police would watch Raymond and Angel over the next several days, but unfortunately, they were unable to get any new evidence against them. 1 week later, Raymond surprises the police department by coming in and confessing to the crime.
Oh!
The person who ever told this story to is my lawyer. Angel never even knew the real story. She never knew.
Oh, so he did do it and this came. Bro, she must have told him. She must have told him they was questioning him. He said, man, they already know I'm finna come up here and admit it. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy, though.
Anyway, when I was going down Ocean Boulevard, we were going along pretty slow driving. I was driving. And pretty walking speed. And I saw the Drexel were walking along on the sidewalk. And I was smoking pot. She noticed that. Walked over through the door and said something about that smells like good weed.
Oh, no.
I said, yeah, you want some? Sure. Get in.
She just hopped in by herself.
Right in the back, right, a problem.
Right in the back, no problem.
We smoked the weed, went down the boulevard, and we're just small talk.
Oh, but how did
Angel's not really saying anything. But we're smoking the pot, and I said, hey, you want to party a little bit with us? We're going to get some, you know? She said, sure. So we started driving. We were just driving around, smoking, talking. And I went right into Georgetown, went right to a spot where we used to camp out down by the river. And we went down there, and
this is why I don't like the
I was
country.
by myself with her, because Angela left for a while to go see her son. As things got out of hand.
She wasn't lying. She went to go see her son. He said things got out of hand.
And I panicked, and she panicked, and I strangled her.
What?
Raymond's story was
what you
completely
mean?
different
Things got
from
out
what
of
Angel
hand.
had told police. Angel claimed that she was never in the car with Brittany, and she had never left the hotel they were staying at. According to Raymond, Angel was with him when he picked up Brittany, and together they went to a private hangout spot. Raymond says that Angel left him alone with Brittany, which Angel never told police. Angel was never charged in connection with the crime, even though there was evidence that pointed in her direction and she lied to the police. The police also found it very strange that Raymond came forward only after Angel was considered a suspect. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this case. Do you think Raymond confessed to protect Angel? And if so, was it to protect her because she was involved? Or because he was worried she might be falsely accused and end up in jail?
Oh, hell no. That just got over weird. So he came up there and told them that she was in the car when they picked the girl up. And then she left and left them alone. But if you left and you left them alone, that means you would have had to come back. But even then, if you innocent, why did you lie? You see what I'm saying? If you innocent and you would have left, came back, and it was the girl was hurt of some kind of way, why would you lie?
For something she didn't do.
And sit there and cry.
Brittany's mother, Dawn, and Chad, and Father John were promised that every resource would be used to find the answer of what happened to Brittany, where did it happen, how did it happen, and why did it happen.
Hey, y'all be safe, bro. All the girls, this is why, bro, I swear to God, any girl I ever rock with for real, bro, this is why I don't play. You feel me? Because be weird, folks. These be weirdos, bro. A lot of them. More than we talk about. More than we want to admit for real on bro grave. Not rocking with it. On phone grave. Any girl of mine got that thing on her. Try if you want to. Phone grave.